meltdowns continue over EBT benefit cuts. People are questioning, how am I being cut when I don't make nothing? Thumbs up the video, smash subscribe. Let's keep going with this marathon, man. If you haven't checked out the other videos, make sure you scroll down the channel to check out the other meltdown videos as well. We are on a marathon. All right, let's get into it, family. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. People's benefits are being cut and they're crashing out, melting down, breaking down all over it. All of the above.
Let me see what the letter from them. As of August 7th, 2025, you no longer qualify for SNAP benefits because you make too much money. How the fuck I don't qualify? I make $14 an hour and I stay in the hood.
Do not starve in silence. I'm a single dad with 2 sons, and we split a duplex with a roommate, so all 3 of us live in the same room. I'm working my ass off all the time. One of my sons has a heart defect. They both have asthma. Their mother is currently losing a battle with alcohol and drug addiction, and I miss her every day. I'm not gonna make it under normal circumstances, but I will promise you, we will not starve.
At least my guy's saying he got a plan. He gonna make sure those kids eat one way or another. That's a tough battle when you gotta be a single parent due to one of the parents battling alcoholism. There's a lot of single dads out here due to the mothers being stuck in their addiction. That's becoming normal too. You hear about that a lot. This boy look like my uncle. I ain't gonna lie. He look like my Uncle Brian.
I just came to get my 2 cents. Everybody out here talking about Trump cutting food stamps for the people that's not working. Get up off your ass and go get a job, blah, blah, blah. Them motherfuckers denied me and my wife with a job. They don't want nobody on that shit. Not the people with a job, not the people without a job.
Right.
They don't want to give nobody shit. So it's not just bitches need to get off their ass and go get a job because they deny motherfuckers with a job. Shit, it's what? And we got 5 kids in our house and still got denied.
Yeah, EBT and government benefits, when I say they on the chopping block, they are really on the chopping block, about to get cut off, meaning there's about to be no government assistance no more. Man, you got to read through the lines. If you get a job, you make too much. If you don't have a job, you don't make anything, so you don't qualify. Therefore, nobody really qualifies. It's going to get to that point. Nobody will qualify. There will be no help.
Ain't no motherfucking way. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired. Oh, hell no. Nah. Hell no. Come on over. So what I'm trying to figure out is how the fuck the SNAP benefit a cyber attack? Since when? How? Why? Who did that? Nothing is going through. All those buggies y'all see here, yes. It's not working. What's going on? What's really fucking going on? Trump. See? Y'all making all these fucking changes. The car don't want to work. Let us know what's going on. What y'all doing? A cyber attack? The fuck? Oh, hell no. I need my fucking groceries and everybody else do.
That cyber attack narrative that the WEF been talking about, they've been saying a cyber attack would come. It will destroy the economy. Trillions of dollars will be lost. Millions of people will be starving. This will happen before the new monetary system is brung in. It's September. We're talking about the new monetary system right now. The changes are happening. The Genius Act passed. Big Beautiful Bill passed. Y'all better set up for the big one. This is all test runs. When they do these cyber attacks, these are the test runs for the real event. The one that will be catastrophic, the one that will change everything. It hasn't come yet, but it's on the way.
It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability checks is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents. If you're watching video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you.
All we can do is pray for people like this. She say she on disability, so her thoughts not clear, her head clouded. I can't even get mad at that. She said it's the taxpayer's job to feed her kids. Technically, that is true. That's the way the system works, man. That's the way the economy works. That's the way the U.S. works. Some people feel, hey, look, I'm not going to do nothing. Y'all need to do something for my kids. I don't need to do nothing. Y'all have to do it. Us as the tax-paying citizens. Is it right? Who are we to say when that is the rules? That is how it works. Millions of people depend on us, technically. They depend on us. So they're mad with us. They not just mad at Trump. They mad at us too. They mad at everybody. Not being responsible that they have to make something happen for their kids. If the system is imploding, then what you gonna do? You can't keep depending on us. It's time for you to step up. Changes are being made. Sorry to tell you, but changes are being made. It's about to be some changes around here. You dig?
So I guess they're moving forward with that whole EBT thing. I couldn't really keep up in the beginning. But apparently they're not allowing anyone to purchase sweets and sodas and things of that nature with their EBT card, I believe. And then my question was, why do people care what goes in the mouths of someone else? Now, mind you, I do understand that it forces people to choose healthier options and things like that. So I do get that. But at the same time, if they choose the junk food, why care? Why do we care about this? Why do we care if someone wants to eat junk or healthy? But better yet, I start thinking about mothers, single moms, who just want to be able to buy their kid a snack. It might not be healthy, or even like reward their child with a snack, because sometimes gifts are just simply too pricey. Or
A snack is not a reward. I'm going to reward my kids with destroying their health. That's a reward, or is it not? Why do people care? Because we care about one another. We care about our brethren and sisters. You know? Is that an issue? We're finally growing up and leveling up and coming to an understanding that our food has been weaponized. So when we get this information, those that have this information, we start caring about others. By sharing this information with them, we feel we're doing them a good service, right? A good deed. If you knew it was a storm coming, wouldn't you notify your family members, your brothers, your sisters? Hey, man, it's about time we get up out of here because they say this is going to be a bad one. Same thing with the food. When we realize, hey, look, the food has been unaliving us, it's playing a part in the downfall or the detriment to our health, we should be promoting healthier eating options, alternatives to the bad foods. There's nothing wrong with human decency, caring for one another. There's nothing wrong with alerting your brothers and sisters that, hey, y'all should be eating better. But you can't care if they don't care. You can't care more than the next person care. There's nothing wrong with planting them seeds, though.
even the mothers who can't afford birthday cakes for their kids, so they go to the store and they purchase one. Now, that might not be that big of a deal to some people, but it's just something to think about. I don't know. I guess I would just never understand how clocking someone's sweets and things like that is more important than some of the other issues that we have going on here in the U.S.
Nobody said it's more important, but it is important. This is an issue. All of these health problems that us as Americans have, how unhealthy us as Americans are, that is an issue. Is it bigger than some of the other issues? I think it's an even playing field. I think it's about even. The pharmaceutical industry is the number one money-making industry. Y'all can take that how y'all want to. That's one of the biggest issues.
Breaking: Walmart is pulling back the benefits for lower income shoppers on EBT. Walmart shoppers on EBT, or food stamps, used to be exempt from the $6.99 fee on grocery pickup and delivery. But that is true no longer. Now they have to pay just like everybody else. This fee exemption had been in place since the 2020 lockdown, but Walmart got rid of it really quietly a couple days ago. It's just one more sign of how things are changing right now in this country for the economy. I'm sure this change will really hurt some of the people who are senior citizens and or disabled who were relying on getting their groceries delivered. I'm sure that grocery pickup fee helped many shoppers who had their mobility impaired, but that is gone now. Walmart, you already make so much money. Did you really need to remove this fee waiver for people who are in need? Simply diabolical.
All right, so Walmart ends popular perk for shoppers as the company braces for the impact of Trump tariff policy. That's what they're saying. This was a couple months ago, but it's still a key topic of discussion that we need to talk about. Many elderly people will not be able to get their groceries anymore. This one thing people are not talking about. They're not talking about this change that Walmart has made. People aren't really talking about this like they should. This is an awareness video.
Food stamps are next to be gone. People are going for their appointments and being told to reapply. People are getting letters in the mail said you're cut off. And they're telling these people that you hadn't been working in so long, so you're cut off. Now you have to reapply. What I don't get is a lot of the people that get food stamps can't work. So how do they expect these people to work and get the food stamps? And even if they do work, everybody I heard from gets maybe $15 a month of food stamps. So it really doesn't pay to collect it if you're working. And they make the eligibility so hard that you can only make this X amount of money to be able to receive the food stamps. So they just making shit harder and harder and harder for people every day. If you're not in that 150 grand a year bracket, you're done. You can't make it.
Even the people making 150K are struggling to stay afloat. You really got to be about a quarter million up per year to live all right. We're talking about a normal life. Yes, you can survive on less. Yes, there are people surviving on less, but it's not a good way of living. They're struggling. They're scraping every single penny together to make sure they're good, right? Or going without on certain things. But what we used to deem a normal living, maybe a decade or two ago, now you need at least a quarter million to accomplish that per year.
They actually freaking did it. If you have EBT, you can no longer buy pop with your EBT. When I first heard that you would no longer be able to buy pop or buy junk food with your food stamps, I thought it was a freaking joke. I just went up to Dollar General. I tried to buy this. 0 sugar. It's not even a sugary drink. It doesn't even have sugar. And it doesn't go through. And the cashier told me it is legit. Here in Michigan and several other states, you can no longer pop energy drinks, no energy drinks, and no junk food. So like candy bars, chips, this is wild. So what's next? We're not going to be able to get freaking frozen food with our EBT? We should be able to decide what we purchase with our food stamps. So when I take my kid to the store and we're checking out and the candy bars, are at the counter and my 3-year-old throws a fit because I don't have the cash, I only have food stamps. Thanks, Donald Trump. Thank you.
What do you think, fam? Should you be able to decide what you purchase with the EBT or not? Should people that get EBT be able to decide what they can get, or should the government be able to decide what they can and cannot get? The comment section below is where the conversations can be had. I appreciate y'all for watching if you made it to the end. Peace to my Hebrew fam. Shalom. I will catch y'all on the next one.